Hello everyone. This week we're going to talk a little bit more about calories. Oliver did a video a few months back where we were discussing the basics of what calories were. You'll see the link to that video somewhere up here. Alright, so I was listening to the Sigma Nutrition podcast over the weekend, and the podcast mentioned something quite interesting. It's a highly recommended podcast for anybody interested in any sort of information about nutrition. But the key takeaway from the podcast was that the nutritional guidelines that we have around the world can be effective, but the problem we have is that the right information about those guidelines simply doesn't get out into the communities. So whatever message we're sharing here today, if you feel like there's anybody that can benefit from this, please feel free to share it with your friends. Okay, so some of the things that we're going to discuss in this video are going to be a little bit controversial because we're going to be discussing Coke, no sugar, and artificial sweeteners. Now, the point of this video is not to get into the science behind whether artificial sweeteners are dangerous or not. Obviously, anything taken in excess, even water taken in excess, can be dangerous. The point here is about people who like to consume a lot of sugary drinks, whether it be Kerry orange juice, Powerade, Fanta, apple juice, or just regular Coke. What I'm basically going to do is I'll take you through the amount of calories in a serving of one of these, and if you are one of those people that tends to have a lot of these drinks, a couple of little tips so that you can decrease your overall calorie consumption. Okay, so let's start with the orange juice, and this is probably going to apply across the board. So one serving of orange juice, that's 250 ml, that's about a regular glass. It's 106 calories. Powerade, Ion 4, 173 calories. That's the whole bottle. Fanta, 125 calories. And Kerry apple juice, 124 calories. So let's just say roughly 100 calories, right? What does that even mean? What is 100 calories, right? To most of you out there, that's just a technical term. 100 calories is about half an hour of casual walking. It's about half an hour of medium intensity cycling on a bike, right? And if you go to the gym and have a 30-minute workout, you're probably not burning any more than 150 calories, right? So one glass of each of these and you've pretty much undone all of that exercise. And you think about just how easy it is to drink a glass of this, right? How easy it is to drink this whole bottle, right, after an exercise. Now, what I'll do next is I'll take you through good, better, and best recommendations if you are one of those people that tends to drink a lot of these guys. The good suggestion, right, is to just drink less, right? You may like the taste of one of these, you may just find it convenient. Instead of having the whole glass, have 3/4 of a glass or half a glass, right? The better suggestion is to look for the no sugar alternative, right? So just to put things in context, one serving of no sugar Coca-Cola is 0.8 of a calorie, right? So that's about 200 times less than any one of these, right? And this is not an endorsement for no sugar Coca-Cola, right? Honestly, most drinks out there are no sugar alternatives, right? And just that, so just going from one serving of this to one serving of this, you've saved yourself about 120 calories, which is, like I said, 30 minutes of walking or 30 minutes of cycling or about 30 minutes of lifting weights. So the good suggestion is to have less. The better suggestion is to have the no sugar alternative. And quite frankly, the best suggestion, the cheapest suggestion is just to have a glass of water, right? You know, you're drinking it, you're spending money on these things, right? And you know, they don't cost that much, but they're not really giving you that much in return, right? That money is better spent on other more nutritious food. Sometimes it's better just to have that glass of water. So there we have it, guys. I hope that's been helpful. Any questions, feel free to send them our way. Over the next few weeks, we'll be looking at other foods and doing similar comparisons. So we'll be looking at things like sweet snacks and coffee over the coming weeks, and we'll be looking at other alternatives. There you have it.